Hi everyone, welcome back to the old motorcycling grandpa channel. It's another hot Friday afternoon, end of the week, where we've had the heat wave. It's been horrendous, really. Well, I found it. I mean, it's great. Shouldn't complain about the weather really, but you know, I'm of a vintage now where the heat, I struggle in the heat, so I have to be careful not to overdo it really, not as young as I used to be. So my last video was quite long, not intentionally, it just turned out that way, and see, this is all new to us, still learning, and you'd be surprised about how many, if you don't know about how YouTube works. I'll tell you, I'm only just learning, you know. This is going to be my 8th video. The first 2 were just filmed on my phone. That wasn't for YouTube at all, that's just for the family on WhatsApp. But yeah, you might hear, if you're watching off YouTube, you know, talk about algorithms and all that, and so I've been learning stuff about that, about like, you know, the best way to upload your video, things like that. I mean, I'm also learning the editor. I'm using a free software editor called Shotcut, and you know, I'd never heard of that before. I learned about that on a YouTube channel, and it's an open source one. It's completely free, and I've been getting to grips with that. So one of the things is that so this is a 4K DJI camera that I'm using. It's the Osmo Action 4, and it's fantastic. You can get them so cheap. I've got my DJI mic in my helmet, and so getting to grips with that. I haven't really made any changes to the setup of the camera, other than I'm making sure it's recording in 16:9. That's 16:19 format. You know, the shape of your TV, and 4K at 50 frames a second. So now the reason I mention all this is because, so I put that video up, and I had a lot of fun, in inverted commas, editing it. I edited it loads of times, not the length. I mean, I had cut some bits out, you know, but no, it was putting the subtitles in, like, you know, little things saying, oh, you know, this is the River Derwent, this is this, that and the other, you know, all that stuff. And it wasn't until I'd rendered down the file ready to upload to YouTube that I saw, like, oh, there's a mistake, you know. That's a shame. I'll get over it. And it, because it's such a long video, it took like 3 hours to render down. So I rendered it down, saw the mistakes, so I thought, right, edit it again, rendered it down. So that's rendering time, that's 6 hours. So I did that. You know, so, you know, rendered down the second time, and more mistakes on the subtitles. It's to do with the colour and things like that. So subtitles come out in black lettering, and I wanted it white, so I won't go into details because it would be meaningless unless you're actually doing it. And so I rendered it down again, so that's 9 hours in total, not including the editing time. And there was another mistake. So I sussed out the real problem I was having, and rendered it down again, so that's a total of 12 hours. And oh great, yep, so I'm there. It's a bit long, but again, like I say, this is it's all new to me. I'm learning, so you know, you learn by your mistakes. It's all trial and error. That's what it's all about. So yeah, so I uploaded it. It took a long time to upload. I have learnt now, don't publish straight away. Give it like 24 hours or a bit longer when it's going to be published, and that apparently gives the YouTube algorithm excuse me, to do its thing, you know, because it compresses the video. That's another thing about it. You have to know what compression to use when you create your video. I beg your pardon, when you render it down, so that it's not fooling YouTube as such, but it's telling YouTube this is a high quality in terms of image, you know, file quality. So so it will use this VP9 compression. I forgot the word for it, like conventional, you know, use compression. Let's put it like that. So yeah, so the final render, I thought, yeah, great. And then for any of you that watched it, my eagle-eyed of you, I spelt subscribe wrong. Subscribe, I left the B out. And it's just like, it's such a little thing. I'll make sure I correct it, you know, the next time that like when I do this video. But I was like, oh no, you know, oh no, I've done all that and then I misspelt it, which makes me look a bit stupid, but well, it just is what it is. So as I say, you learn. It's nodding to that motorcycle. I don't think the camera picks it up because it stabilises. It's on a stabilisation thing setting. So, excuse me. So, if I do make it, I'm heading towards Swarkestone Bridge again, which is where I went in the first proper video that I uploaded, part 1 and part 2. And the thing is, then I didn't have the microphone in my helmet, so just got a window of opportunity today to go out. I wanted to get petrol. No, you take a left here. So heading towards. So we've just been through. Chardlow, and yeah, heading towards Aston-on-Trent. Sorry, I'm thinking as I'm riding and talking. But it's great. My videos have been getting views. I mean, I say great for me. It's you know, it's a pleasure because somebody's wanted to watch. Got some likes, some subscribers. 15 so far, I think. So if you are enjoying the content, if you'd like to click the like button and subscribe, that'd be lovely. I'll just say what a beautiful day it is. So look at it. Yeah. So yeah, I want to get my tank bag, or a tank bag sorted. Oh, look at this. Better slow down. What's he doing? Is he going to let me go? I don't know what he's doing. Big harvester. Combine harvester. So there's two ways to get to Aston-on-Trent. There's this way, and then there's a road over there, which I think I came down in the previous video. Aston-on-Trent there yet. They ought to do 30. To me, it's probably too much information, but when I say about logistics, the logistics isn't the correct word, but the reason why I have to take the opportunities when I can is that my son and my wife park on the driveway out the front, so it makes it difficult for me to get the bike out. So when my son's at work, like he is right now, I can get the bike in and out easily. So this is one of the things I mean about opportunities. Just going left here. You know, it's literally down to that, getting the opportunity. And cheers. And having the opportunity, and to be honest, having the energy as well. Forgot to thank them. I did nod just then, but the camera didn't probably pick it up. I just say that this ride, I know we'll be very interested if we've posted the same ride over and over again, but this is a relatively short ride. I'm not even sure how long it is. I have made notes of the distance in the past because this doesn't have a trip on it. Really, it's not very long, and that's the point. You know, that's the point. I'll be careful. This is you can, like, say I was coming home from work or whatever, you know, you just want to go for a quick ride. This is one of my rides for that. You know, say you've only got an hour or so, hour and a bit, hour and a half, whatever. You just like, oh, I'll go this way, and I mean, look, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And these houses are great. That first video, when I didn't have the microphone on, I was basically wittering at Western-on-Trent. I was basically wittering on like this, just saying like that, basically, you know, that this is one of my rides. I did say in one of those videos that it was either the first or the second part, is that, you know, I'm not a long distance rider. That might change with this bike, really, because it's so comfortable, but like I say, it's more about opportunity at the time and everything. Yeah, just getting the opportunity when you can. I mean, this route is great in the evening because not as much traffic. I mean, it's not that bad now, but it's the time. It's just gone 2:30 Friday afternoon. So whether you're in the UK or Europe or America, wherever you are, that time is significant because it's really, you know, the rush hours just around the corner. Oh, okay, nothing open. So I'm just hopefully just about to miss it. Well, mind you, on the bike it doesn't really matter. It's like, you know, nothing's going to hold me up. But yeah. So coming up is a nice stretch, albeit short stretch of fields. It's lovely. Then Swarkestone Bridge, In the previous video, when I was riding over Swarkestone Bridge, if I can say it, I was prattling away about rediscovering it. And what that was about was in 2007, that was it, 2007, I did my direct access course to get my full license, and so you do like a week of riding and then you have the test at the end, and I got through okay. Maybe fluffed a little bit on the when the examiner said, "Oh, you know, what's this, that, and the other?" You know, some like highway code question or something to do with bikes, and I kind of fluffed it, but it was, you know, nodded through, if you like. Wasn't cheating. I mean, it's just I was in the ballpark. Anyway, so the thing is that now that was 2007, so you know that's a few years ago. So I was a bit younger. In fact, I was 47 then. In fact, I passed just before my 47th birthday, 2007. Yeah, so here we come to the nice bit, by the way. So it was long. If you do the direct access, then be prepared for long days, because it was like early start, you know, get to the trainers location, you know, all the bikes and everything, and then we're off. Maybe riding all day when we finish. I don't know, what time we finish? Maybe about 4 o'clock, I can't remember. And I would just, I mean, a couple of days I'd come in, I just literally walked in the house. I think I took the helmet off, I must have, and I just laid down on the floor in all my gear, because I was utterly exhausted, soaking with sweat, and you know, it's that intensive. So what happened was, on whichever day, it might have been like I don't know, towards the end of the week, the Thursday, because the test was on the Friday, so we had a bit of a training session in the morning, and then me and I think it was 2 others, I think it was a total of 3 of us, and somebody that came along who was actually going to be, or was aiming to be, a trainer himself, so he was like tagging along. Anyway, maybe the Thursday or something, and I'm like in this stupor. I'm in an alert, you know, but you know, kind of like an autopilot, a bit like when you're driving down the motorway, you know, you're alert, but you're sort of, you know, if you know what I mean. And then we came across this, I suddenly became aware, like, oh wow, this beautiful bridge. I mean, like, when I say beautiful, you know, it's just like beautiful countryside. Yeah. Oh, I'd never seen this place before, and it's only a few miles from where I live. I'd never seen it before. I don't think I'd ever been over it before, really. So I thought, well, so that woke me up, that was good. So that was a highlight for me of that day. I'll just get past the cyclist without running him over and getting hit myself. Yeah, so oh, hang on. So the point was, you know, came across this bridge. It was fantastic, and I didn't know where it was. I didn't know how we got there, and then I spent basically the next 20 years trying to find it. something like that for like 20 years, and so I was doing this ride, and I just thought, I got to that point there, that junction, I got to turn left. I didn't know where I was. This was last year, I think, sometime, and and I'm riding along here, and I thought, oh, Swarkestone Bridge, so, and excuse me, and yeah, something like going along. It's actually like this. It was on the Triumph Street Twin, and came around this corner. I feel I must be careful, you know. It's a very hot day in the tarmac. I just want to make sure I don't. Anyway, so here we are, Swarkestone Bridge. And so, yeah, when I found it, I thought, yeah, after all those years. It's not that long, by the way, but... so, I was chuffed. Now, the point about this bridge is it's the longest span of stone bridge, I think, certainly, I think in the UK. I'm not sure about Europe, but it's significant. And the significance of it, as well, historically, is it's the furthest south. That is it. Bonnie Prince Charlie. I probably got that wrong, but yeah. When whoever it was, you know, the Scots, the furthest they could go before they just basically outstretched their logistics, their ability to. Well, this is what I understand. I'm not a scholar. Right? It's the furthest that they could go. I think it's Bonnie Prince Charlie. And it's, look at that, so they've got water over there. Must concentrate. These little passing places. Gave them a nod. That down there, that water trough, and the crow down there. So the camera picked it up. I was coming over here last year, I think it was. Yeah, it was last year. And there was the cows all around it. And there's this poor baby cow on its back, fortunately with its head out of the water, but it was on its back with its four legs up in the air, waving away, you know, waggling away. Poor thing had fallen in. Apparently it's not that uncommon. So I panicked. I thought, oh, I don't think many drivers notice, because of course, like on the bike, I'm higher up. I can see a bit more, a few feet above like the height of a driver's eye. So, oh, what do I do? And I thought, I just didn't know what to do. There wasn't any obvious farms that I could see. They probably are, but you know, I didn't recognise them. So when I got back home, I put on WhatsApp, I've just been out. Put on WhatsApp to the family, just been out on the bike, went over Swarkestone Bridge and saw this poor cow on its back in the water trough. So basically my now daughter-in-law sprung into action and I think she phoned, well, she got in contact with a farmer. I can't remember exactly how she went about locating somebody, but long story short, she contacts the farmer and they went out apparently and rescued it. So yeah, poor thing. I never heard of such a thing. So I hope you enjoyed my little ride to Swarkestone Bridge and my nattering, and so if you do, like and subscribe, That'd be nice, and encourage me to do more. Or don't like and subscribe to discourage me. And oh, horses. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.